Welcome back to the channel, guys. Let's talk about MotoGP 2018 race. Now if you haven't subscribed to the channel, guys, hit the subscribe button because I will bring to you more MotoGP related news and stories. So stay tuned, guys. MotoGP 2018 is on and we are pretty excited about it. Looks like Marquez is gonna set a new record for the Argentina GP. Let's talk about everything that happened till now. We have so many things to talk, guys, like Marquez dominating wet FP3, Ducati missing out on Q2 Sports, and Lorenzo, how he feels he lost MotoGP race start into advantage in 2018, and things like why Valentino Rossi is not as good as he used to be. I think he's missing out on so many things, but let's just focus on Marquez right now because he has showed everything that needs to be shown. Honda rider Marc Marquez dominated the third MotoGP practice session at Argentina's Terma de Rio Honda circuit as both works. Ducati rider missed out on automatic Q2 Sport. A wet weather session left championship leader Andrea Dovizioso and teammate Jorge Lorenzo, as well as Pramac rider Danilo Petrucci, also riding a 2018 specification Ducati outside of the combined practice top 10. After the Italian Marquez bikes struggled on Friday, rain overnight followed by overcast conditions in the morning meant the track surface did not dry a third time for third practice and riders were forced to wet tire test. Marquez seized the top spot in the opening minutes but was soon surpassed by Dovizioso before Tech 3 duo Hafiz Sareen and Johan Zarco also took turns at the front, but the reigning champion reclaimed the lead with Sessions' first sub 1 minute 51 second lap before subsequent improvement shuffled him down the order. Yet Marquez saved his best for last, logging as 1 minute 48 second in the final seconds, which left him comfortably in the first place despite being over 9 seconds down on his Friday's benchmark. Zarco improved at the checkered flag to cut Marquez's advantage to 0.607 seconds, while Nieto Ducati duo Alvaro Batista and Karel Abraham were the only two riders to get within a second of the Honda man. Petrucci made it 3 Ducatis in top 5 in FP3, followed by LCR Cal Crutchlow and KTM rider Paul Espargaro, while Sheeran and Dovizioso and Dani Pedrosa making up to the top 10. While both works Ducati rider will have to fight their way through Q1, the rest of the MotoGP's leading factories are assured to have in their bikes in the pole shootout. Marquez and Pedrosa will be joining Q2 by Cal Crutchlow on his private Honda, with Suzuki rider Andrea Iannone, Alex Rins and Valentino Rossi, and Marc Marquez and Maverick Villanes of Yamaha also booking their spots. Zarco and Pramac Ducati Jack Miller are in as well as the two riders to advance on the strength of their FP1. Miller joined by fellow GP17 rider Tito Rabat, the only other Ducati to make sure of a Q2 sport. Now guys, I have so many other things that Lorenzo has to say, and let's see what he has to say. Jorge Lorenzo feels he has lost MotoGP race start advantage in 2018. Jorge Lorenzo says he can no longer pull off the same strong start with Ducati's 2018 MotoGP bike that he was capable of last year. During his subdued first season with Ducati in 2017, one of Lorenzo's strongest points was managing consistently good race starts, but this was not the case in this year's Qatar season opener. In Qatar, Lorenzo did not use the aerodynamics pairing he preferred in the second half of 2017, as he said it did not work well together with the new Ducati's chassis. As a consequences of that, the front wheel of the bike is harder to keep close to the ground, which makes start more difficult. For the moment, I'm not able to use the winglets and it affects the wheel, said Lorenzo, who lost 4 positions on the opening of the Qatar Grand Prix. I believe this year's chassis of the year's bike makes more wheelies on the straight, and this doesn't help us for the start. We have to find some solutions, but it is not our strong going anymore. Lorenzo said it is possible that he will test the winglets in Argentina. If I have to, or if we think it can be a good test, we will try it, but first we want to concentrate on other things, he said. Lorenzo's teammate Andrea Rovisi also had a poor start before eventually going on to win in Qatar. However, while he admitted that he's been struggling with starts for a long time, he said he lost positions in Qatar due to having avoid the Suzuki of Alex Rins. I'm struggling on the start from 2 years, 1 year and a half, said Dovizioso. It was strange start. I had to close the throttle before because I almost hit Alex Rins. That's why I lost so many races. When two releases the throttle on the straight, you lose a lot of speed. That was the reason for the same. Now, guys, this season is going to be epic. I want you guys to stay tuned to this season and keep watching it because there's so many things that can be enjoyed, basically. I hope you're enjoying the video, guys, because there are so many things that you can actually see happening through the simulator. Like right now, Marquez is chasing Valentino Rossi, and let's see if he can actually do that in the simulator. I'm pretty sure he can be, because he will, and he will. I know that sounds crazy, guys, but this season Valentino is not really good, and Maverick Vinales, who opened the 2017 season with so many expectations on us, has not been doing good in the tests and qualifying, and let's see, Cal Crutchlow is not that good too these days. And KTM's are new, I believe. KTM's have not been doing exactly because they have like a lot of power in them, but still they're not able to perform or outpay what needs to be paid to the rider. I'm not really sure why it is happening, but KTM's have never been my I have never been a big fan of KTM's. I'm a big fan of Yamahas and Hondas. I don't know much about Suzuki because they are like a mid-range producer of bikes, and this year Ducati is a very, very good, guys. They are giving a really tough competition to Yamahas and Hondas. Yamahas and Hondas have to struggle a lot this year. It looks like Ducati is gonna take their thunder this year, but I hope not, because I'm really a big fan of Yamaha and I want to see Yamaha's win the race. Yamaha, movie star Yamaha, take all the possible, um, thunder from everyone else. And Honda is good too. Like, it's like Yamahas and Hondas are like pretty close to each other. I don't know, they are like cousins. I don't rate Yamaha to be above Honda or Honda to be above Yamaha. Let's just see them as you know match for each other. like I said, cousins there. So I hope you're trying to get what exactly I'm trying to say to you guys. And let's see what else. Kawasaki's are not in MotoGP. I don't know why they left. They left a long time ago. So but they are in world superbike races, and they're really doing good there. And oh yeah, and this year we won't be having in Indianapolis. Instead of that, we'd be having a track that's dedicated to Ducati. So I will be posting the video on the same very soon. And I want you guys to subscribe to my channel, and because it really takes efforts to make such videos, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. That was good. Thanks for watching the video, guys. See you next time. Till then, goodbye.